universe. Hello, hello, hello. Shalom. Shalom, shalom. This is a new Yes from Israel at Hebrew on Island 2. Today's short video is called Game On, Israelites. You know, I've been under the covers, relaxing. You know, sometimes you need to reflect, step back, and so forth. So I haven't made a video in a little short time. Tomorrow is Lunar Sabbath. I'm going to make a video, hopefully, Most High willing, if he gives me the title, the body and stuff for the video. I will be making a video tomorrow on the Lunar Sabbath. But I wanted to make a video because it is literally game on. The atmosphere, I don't live in America. I lived in America my whole life. I left there like in 2014. That was one of my dreams to get out of there so I don't see too many heathen faces. I'm not going to specify specific races. You kind of know who's the apex heathen that I really don't like to see too much. And it's not because of colors of skin. It's because they're the devil that the Bible speaks of. Their actions show it. I refer them to mosquitoes. Like this here on this island, this bazillions and trillions of mosquitoes and flies. And guess what? They don't stop. They keep bothering you. They keep molesting. They won't stop. No matter what you do, they're going to keep going, trying to attack you. Well, there's heathens, as you guys should know in 2020, July 2020, that you could assimilate them. You know, you could not assimilate them. You could refer to them as mosquitoes. They don't stop trying to bite you and pick at you all the time. I refer to the apex heathens as mosquitoes. You know, of course, the beasts of the field, recessive beast, cave men and women. But you heathens don't get sensitive. You don't know who I'm talking about. You don't know who I'm talking about. I just said heathens, many heathens on this flat earth. I.S.U.P.K, how you doing, brother? I haven't been around for a while, a little short time. Hopefully tomorrow I have a biblical video if the Most High willing. But today, you know, I want my channel, Hebrew on the Island 2. Of course, its main focal point is the law, keeping the code, knowing the judgments of the Most High. But it's also for convocation. It's even for small talk. And today's video is like small talk. Thank you, brother. It's like small talk. Again, not to rehash the whole thing. Somebody say, oh, why is it? Shut your mouth. Israel, we need to convocate. We need to assemble ourselves. And if this is a way to do it through my live streaming with the brethren as of I.S.U.P.K, Israel, I like to do it. Can't get there in person. We small talking right now, shooting the breeze, you know. But I saw 2 videos. There's more. I've been seeing them and stuff like that. And I get so mad. Remember in Ecclesiastes, it says, for oppression makes a wise man mad. So I'm mad. Somebody say, oh, worry about your blood pressure. No, my blood pressure is fine. Take a lot of natural things that the Most High created. I'm great. I'm going to be mad. Not all the time. I have fun, but I'm going to be mad. Oppression makes a wise man mad. And I see the apex heathens, they're like mosquitoes. They don't stop. I'm mad with them all the time. It says like in Psalm 7:11, it says the Most High, I'm not saying I'm the Most High. I'm giving you an example of scripture that we can relate to our lives. In Psalm 7, the Most High says he's going to judge Israel, and he's going to judge the just, and he's angry with the wicked every day. The Most High is angry with them every day. We are the sons of the Most High. We're the chosen people of the Most High. We're the kingdom of priests. Even now, if you're keeping the code, if you're keeping the commandments. This is our title. Follow our Father's footsteps and listen to him. He says he's going to judge the righteous and he's angry with the wicked every day. Who's the wicked? The heathens. 2/3 of our people, and sometimes that's when we fall off the horse sometimes. But remember, in Proverbs 24, it says, a just man falls 7 times, and the 7 just means a lot. A just man falls 7 times, but rises again. The wicked stay in mischief. So, they're the wicked. I'm angry like the Most High with them every day. I'm not the creator. He's the creator. He's my Father, Heavenly Father. And as my Father does, you know, I want to try to emulate. I'm mad with them niggas every day. Even here on this island, you have them same type of apex heathens, but they just speak Spanish. And I let them know without words that maybe I exude pheromones that say don't F with me. Because it's just like the same as them crazy ends over there. And I'm trying to clean up my vocabulary. In America. Just like, I'm telling you, we go to Japan, those niggas is over there. They're all over. We are the targets. You have to know we have enemies. And you need to know Ezekiel 7. The Most High said, he said, I'm going to send the worst of the heathens to possess your houses. And he's to control you. Look, the worst of the worst is in charge because our forefathers sinned and we sin today too. I'm telling you, Israel, get back on track. Always pray to the Most High. What is that? I think Isaiah 62. He said he sets watchmen on the wall in Jerusalem, in Zion, to always be present and like always to be present day and night. It says he put watchmen on the walls, never to be silent day or night. And then in Psalm 62, not Psalm 62, Isaiah 62, excuse me. This is just talking between the brothers and sisters. I have no notes, I have no nothing. Isaiah 62, he said he sets watchmen on the wall, never to be silent day or night. So that's what I'm talking. Day or night. And then also pray to the Most High and ask him to make Israel renowned in the earth again, to make Israel the rulers again, the kings, the judges, to be supreme in the earth again. Pray that every day. I pray for that every day. Pray for that. So, game on. You could see that racial tension. I have some YouTube subscribers that they text me on my phone. And they said the climate in America, and I have family in America, all my family's there, I'm alone here. In America is terrible. Well, it's always been terrible, but now it's like heightened. It's going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And when you go high, 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 there's a climax point. And why I'm making this video, Game On Israelites, is because as the racial tension, strife goes higher and higher and higher and higher, it's going to eventually get to the apex point, the breaking point, and then you have your race wars, your race riots, et cetera, et cetera. So I always tell my son, and a few other people, don't get ready, be ready. You got to remember, we're still in the curses. When you read Deuteronomy 30, it says, while in captivity, I'm paraphrasing, while in captivity, when you receive the curses and the blessings, we're still in captivity. So there's times for him to shower, the Most High, Ancient of Days, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to shower blessings upon us. But also there's curses because we're living in the curses still. Anybody saying we're not, you don't know what they're talking about. Just look around. So as this racial tension is going higher and higher and higher and higher, are you ready? I know some people, not you guys, and hello, Joseph, how you doing, brother? You know, and I like doing these live streams sometimes when people come on. Like, I don't care sometimes people don't come on because this is the best way for me to make my videos, because making my videos and uploading them the regular way doesn't work for me. It a lot of problems. So going live and making the videos is great. When I got some people live, praise the Most High. Listen, it's getting worse. And a lot of Israelites, they want to, they're so high-minded. Their minds and their thoughts are so heavenly, high. But sometimes they forget they're human. And the Most High made us physical beings. Even though we're the Israelites, King David, Joshua, Moses, Gideon, Samson, the list goes on and on and on and on. You're going to have to get busy, nigga. You're going to have to get busy. A lot of you people are scared, really. Want to be truthful? Let's be truthful. Because I don't know, sometimes it just, I'm not like, you know, I'm flabbergasted by watching some of these videos and the black people are just standing down like, why? He made you super strong, more abilities. It's evident, not because I want it to be. Watch boxing, watch NFL, and watch gymnastics, tennis, whatever. We excel. Why are you succumbing to the heathens? Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not telling nobody here to go out and pick fights, cause trouble, anything like that. A new yes from Israel, he on island too. I don't promote that. I'm not a troublemaker. But let me tell you, when they bring the noise, bring the smoke. Don't get ready, be ready. I'm telling you, it's tensions are here. Where you think they're going? Back down? You think they're going back down? They're not going back down. They're going up. And they're going to the tipping point. So what are you going to do? King David prayed, and after he prayed, put on his battle clothes on and equipment. Because he's going to really trust the Most High to get through what he has to get through. Some of you guys, I just want to pray. I hope you don't call me nigger or the smartest monkey in the jungle. I hope he does it. I hope you don't see me. Fuck that. Make them afraid of you. I'm not saying you have to, boom. Nah, I'm not promoting no violence. But you need to stand your ground like they stand their ground. And when they stand their ground, they weak individuals. Now, I know somebody say, well, they got a gun. Well, in America, why don't you go get gun permits? You know it's dangerous. I'm not telling you to shoot anybody or do anything like that. But imagine if they pull guns out on you, because we're the targets. They're not the targets. They're the perpetrators. They're the ones that start the problems. You know, people don't want to admit it. Say, oh, he must have resisted arrest or he must have did something. No. Ezekiel 7, the Most High brought the worst of the heathens to possess our houses. Habakkuk 2, their spirit, the heathens are not made upright in them. What the Most High in Ecclesiastes said, what he made crooked can't be made straight. Leper can't change the spots. What he was meant to do evil, how can he know to do good? It's all scriptural. Don't you see it? I see it here. And even though, listen, I'm not in America, you can't escape the curses. I have them here too. Not to your level. Like, I can drive on the road. If the police stop me here, they stop me because they say, hey, maybe this guy is American or he got a little money or whatever. Stop. You know, they ain't stop me because the color of my skin. And I'm not black. I'm brown. And I'm lighter than this. This is just darker because it's very hot here. I'm tan. I tan, and I'm glad because I got a lot of melanin in my body. My legs are very light skinned. Okay. I'm golden brown from waist down. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Listen, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Hopefully we're convocated. Hopefully you enjoy it. You should want to connect to the brothers. I pray all the time. Bring the Israelites together. This is what the nation has not desired. Gather yourselves, O nation not desired. That's what we should be doing. Gathering ourselves, a nation not desired. And it's hard because we're all over the place. But guess what? With this internet, we can gather. We can convocate. And this is just a warning, FYI, for your information. I don't have to be there right this second to know that it's off the hook. It can get dangerous. You drive in the wrong area. You drive to another state. Blah, blah, blah. You got KKK, Aryan Nations, Republicans, or whatever, Democrat, whatever. Just regular heathens. He walked on my lawn. Let's get him. He sat in the chair too long at Starbucks. Let's get him. He's doing something. Listen, that's what we're up against. And guess what? I love the brethren. I don't care if I'm not in America. My heart is with the brethren. Any Israelite, Torah Tanakh-based Israelite that serves the only Elohim. You find that in Exodus 3:14. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The one that said, I am that I am. He said his name is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob forever. The Ancient of Days. The Most High. The Sovereign One over the whole earth. The one I think is that like I said, this is just off the cuff. I think it's Isaiah 45. I'm not sure, but I think it's he says, I'm God and there's none else. He says, I'm divine and there's none like me. He says, I know the ending from the beginning. I know what's to come. I'm that one. There's none else. For all those Torah Tanakh-based Israelites that believe that the Most High chose to blot out your transgression for his sake, and beside him there's no Savior. He's the Redeemer. He created all things. I'm with you, you with me. The rest of those people that don't think in Deuteronomy 32, when the Most High said, I guided him alone, there was no strange God by my side. Those people that don't believe that, they think that there was somebody else, or there is somebody else, or something by the Most High side. I'm not down with you. Whether you're a Negro, Israelite, I'm not Messianic, I ain't down. Christians, I ain't down with you. You're an adversary to the Most High, alongside the heathens. You're like the saint to the Most High. I'm only for Torah Tanakh-based Israelites. Who know that the heathens are going to be ruled with a rod of iron and dashed like the potter's vessel, given to King David in Psalm 2, and King David's descendants and subjects, which are the Israelites, for an inheritance. As it says in Amos 9:12, he said he's going to give the remnant of Edom, to us, and all the heathens called by our name. He's going to give them to us. They're not equal. We can teach them nothing. They belong in the barn. As you could see, it's not hate speech. It's not because I want them to be bad. Just look. Their actions speak volumes. Can I get a witness? So what I'm telling you guys today, and whoever comes else on the channel, is, excuse me, and that's not Corona. Don't get ready, be ready. Trying to be super spiritual. You can't get closer to God, to the Most High. I had somebody in my life a long time ago when I was a Christian, and it just never leaves my mind. A long time ago, because I'm 55 years old. A long time ago, they said, I want to get closer to God and this and that and this and that. And even back then, I was like, you can't get closer to God. He wants to keep us separated from him. He's holy. Do you know what holy means? The only way you can get closer to the Most High is the way he allows you to get close to him, which is studying his word, reading his word, doing what Joshua said in Joshua 1. Be strong and of good courage. Meditate on the Most High's law day and night. Don't turn to the left or the right. Then you'll prosper and have good success. Then you'll have the favor of the Most High on you, like Caleb and Joshua and Moses and David and all that. That's only how you get close to the Most High. So we are terrestrial beings, not celestial. We got to employ the same thing our forefathers did. Most High, please, as David said in Psalm 25, Most High, please protect me. He says, for I have many enemies. Consider my enemies, for they are many. We have a David scenario right now. We have a David scenario right now in America and all around the world. Listen, you think it's bad in America? It is. All we have to do, this group right here, we go to China, Japan, Taiwan, Korea, whatever, they'll treat us the same way. Even though we could, that's what, see, the Most High, I know his words are true, because in Deuteronomy 32, he said, you Israelites, from your whoredom and adultery, and everybody thinks it's just adultery with your wife or whatever. You can have multiple wives and concubines if you can take care of them. We ain't Christians here or whatever, okay? You can just forget about that. All the forefathers had. Abraham had, in Genesis 25, he said he gave gifts to the sons of his concubines. Sons with an S. And somebody said, oh, well, he sent them away with it. But maybe Sarah, Sarah's a godly woman. He said, you know what, she's not like the regular women. Okay, here, you can go. But that doesn't mean anything. Well, the priests had concubines and multiple wives. It's not sin. Okay? You have to do it in order, as the forefathers did it, if you want to do it. I don't know how I went to that point, but we're complicated. But the thing is, let me see that. That's my thought for that. But anyway, let's get back to the thing at hand. The thing at hand is, don't get ready, be ready. Don't get ready, be ready. The flame, pot, fire under the pot of water is getting very hot to where the water is getting to the boiling point. And when that boiling point comes, are you going to be ready? You know that movie, The Purge, they show you stuff right in your face, but they have brainwashed the niggas, the Negroes so much. He can't see. He can't see with these. He can't see without these. My eyes are a little blurry right now, so that you see a lot. He can't see with them or without them. It's terrible. And that's how a lot of the 2/3, and it's meant to be that way. A lot of the 2/3 is going to get wiped out. I ain't got an enemy. What are you talking about? Well, I'm saved. Friend Joe over there and Steve over there love me. What are you talking about? You're going to get your ass killed or pinned down with a knee on your neck. When this whole thing finally breaks, it's going to be every man for themselves, every woman for themselves. And our men should be protecting our women. I'm going to show you some videos, 2 quick little videos, to show you that it's game on. Don't get ready, be ready. You should be getting yourself in the best physical shape that you can possibly be. What are you going to wait until it's actually upon you to go, oh, tell that crazy white dude swinging a bat or axe or a sword or an AK-47, man, I should have got ready. I should have practiced something or got myself in shape so I could run away and sneak him or something. It's going to be too late for that. What are you waiting for? Stop having your mind so heavenly in the air. I'm not saying by the script. But Joshua and him, he had to walk around. He had to do stuff. He had to listen to the instructions and do stuff. King David went out and fought. You scared. Some of you niggas are scared. That's what it was really coming down to. A lot of you are scared. I don't know why you scared of them. I'm 55. I'm not scared of them at all. Old, young, I don't give a. Because guess what? I'm kind of prepared. After this video is done, what do you think I'm going to be doing? I'm not going to do what the normal 55-year-old guy putting his feet up. I don't watch television, but stay on the computer all day. I watch a lot of videos all day, but I exercise. I box. I work with weapons. And I know my mind is trained. When I look at the heathens, I'm better than them niggas. Most all of them, most. Got a lot of air in the lungs to do a lot of this shit. Scared of them. Right now is not the time, but that time may come because the tensions are growing higher and higher. Don't get ready, be ready. All women too, the same thing. Out of shape. You know, like I said, purchase, try to go get gun permits when the situation is getting better. Try to apply for gun permits. Yo, your enemy, what do you think they do? They are practicing shooting. They're doing militia type drills, type of militia type army drills. They're doing MMA. They're, you know, coming to boxing gyms and trying to be like us. Practicing with knives and this and bombs, and they're preparing. So, I just want to be like an angel, like a Moloch. You can be a Moloch as a messenger, but no, you want to be a real celestial one and fly. Yeah, I'll save. No. The Most High says, what does he says in Zechariah 13? He said 2/3, I'm going to destroy and kill them niggas. 1/3, I'm going to test and put through the fire. What is a test? You're going to have to do some stuff, go through some scary stuff probably, and go through a lot of stuff. You know, we have hope in the Most High because he says when they're thirsty, we're going to drink. When they're hungry, we're going to eat. You know, the sword is going to pass by us. Not saying they ain't going to shoot at us. It's going to pass by us if you're, you know, law keeper. Natural disasters, pestilence. We're going to be in league with the beast. If they're not, that would be kind of cool. Get them. You know, somebody sent me a message earlier today, and I said, have no mercy for those that show no mercy. When you read Deuteronomy chapter 7, when you read it, it says, the Most High says, when I bring your enemies, your adversaries into your hands, show no pity, have no mercy. Read it for yourself. Malachi 3:6, Most High 3:6, Most High changes not. It's the same game book, plan. You don't, I don't want to say that word because I'm trying to be race ambiguous. It's hate speech. No, you don't know who I'm talking about. And I'm not scared. I want to keep my channel on because I want to be able to communicate with Brother Habakkuk, Joshua, Joseph, and whoever else was in here for that second. Oh, Scott. So I don't want to get kicked off, so I'm trying to zipper the mouth, have quality control, and not say what I normally would want to say. But guys, and for whoever's watching it, don't get ready, be ready. I'm telling you, the situation, a flick of the switch. Remember, when this COVID fake stuff, this pandemic started, it went from one day you're good, next day is craziness. Well, it's going to be like that when the doo-doo hits the fan. When that racial tension reaches climax point, it's going to be one day like this, the next day, oh shit, I'm scared. Oh, they're coming. They're marching down the street. They're this and that. A mob of guys is coming, or this or that. What's up, real talk? You know, be ready. Don't wait. You know, these heathens also will tell you to, you know, pack up food, you know, get food reserves, get, you know, ammunition and everything just in case when everything closes down. You know, listen, we're in that season. I'm not saying times or whatever. Be prepared in those areas, but be prepared for combat. We don't want to talk about that because we want to stay Christians. It's safer. Being a Christian, safer. It's getting, it's going to get real, like real talk. It's going to get real. Be prepared. Train. I'm going to get to the video now. Number one, try to eat the best you could so you can try to be as healthy as you possibly can. Exercise. And I don't know what you guys like to do. I like to box. You know, I did a little MMA kickbox. I don't like that. You know, and the MMA kickboxers are not the same as boxers. They can't box better than us. They're just a little better than the guy in the street. Like, you know, because they know the stance and whatever, but they don't got it. They don't got it like us, you know. But for you guys that want to do MMA, do MMA. You guys want to do college wrestling, do it. You say, oh, I can't do it now. Everything's closed. Improvise. Use your brain. Go online. Get a friend. Practice. You know, and the Most High gave us, endowed us with a lot of talent. Things should come, not everything, but some things should come quick to you and good to you. If you practice hard, put your mind to it, box. The gyms are closed. I box on the street with my trainer. I spar on the street with my trainer. Not like in the city. He lives like in the Campo area, but, you know, on their streets over there, like people come around and watch the old man getting it in. Boom, 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 boom. You know, train, exercise, get yourself physically fit. And it's not just good, well, I just run. No, you need to be able to do some combat. Stop playing around. Stop acting like a Christian. Oh, no. They're going to punch you upside the head, beat you with a bat. You got to get yourself ready. Get yourself ready. It doesn't matter whether nothing kicks off in the 6 months, a year or two. Doesn't matter. So when it does kick off, you don't have to get ready. You know, you're ready. You're ready. You know, you're ready. And this is why I made this video. Also, for you guys, you're in America, you know, try to get your gun permits. And guess what? If you can't get a gun permit, buy a crossbow. Buy a crossbow. Or buy a BB gun or a pellet gun. Or a rifle. You know, they'll put work in too. There's other options. Throw knives and hatchets, tomahawks. I do all that. You don't know. Yes, do it. Throw knives like an expert. Do it. You know, you think I'm joking? I'm crazy serious. There's a lot of options for you to do. Get busy because the shit is going to hit the fan. And if you're not ready, you're going to get drugged down into it. You're going to be emasculated. Stop being emasculated. Stand up. Stop being afraid. Some of you say you're not afraid. I'm saying you're afraid. You're not afraid to step it up with your brother, but you're afraid to step it up with them beasts, them cavemen, them chinky cavemen. You're scared. Stop being it. He made you above them. My son got crazy abilities, like football, boxing, whatever. And I'm old. I got crazy abilities. So you got to have it. Because you, me, I'm you. Come from the same DNA strand called Hebrew Israelites, I.S.U.P.K. Okay? This it's time. Let me show you these two videos. For our sisters, the same thing for you if you're watching. Get yourself in shape. I don't know what you like doing, boxing, karate. I don't like karate and stuff like that. But boxing, karate, MMA, wrestling, you know, not just get cardio, because you could just have cardio and not be tired, but you can't fight. Learn to fight. And then guess what? Take up some hobbies. There's a bunch. Sword fighting, knife throwing, tomahawk throwing, archery. spare gun fishing. There's a lot of stuff you can do. I got all that shit. Let me show it to you. Hold on. Look, I'm in a third world country. I don't have my citizenship yet. I only have temporary residency. They have to wait one more year. I've been here like 5 years already. I have to wait one more year, so I can't buy a pistol. I would like to buy. They're very expensive here. Cars and pistols are very expensive here. Yo, listen, you don't want to get shot with this spear gun that kills big sharks, do you? You got to see the rods that come with this thing. So guess what? If you can't get a gun, buy a spare gun. They make them small and short. They're not that expensive, like $100. This one costs close to $200. Very easy to set up. Oh, it's only one shot. I'd rather have one shot than no shot. And then guess what? If you had to use this on somebody, whatever, after you shoot them, you take your weapon. Now you got 2 weapons. Yes or no? Let me show you the other one. Listen, you can buy an ultimate crossbow. Yeah, you gotta pull it back. Work out. Like I'm 55. I work out. You work out. Pull it back. This thing takes down bears, and there's no bears here, but it'll take down a bear, polar bear, whatever. You don't get shot with this shit. Guess what? They say if you have a record, you can't get a gun permit, or for some reason you can't get a gun permit or whatever, you want some type of protection, because when that bad time comes, you can go to the Walmart, go online, archery, and get you one of these. And I got a few other things, but you get the point. I could throw a mean tomahawk. Throw it like you want to be in front of that shit, you know. So let me show you the video. Hopefully, hold on. Let me read it. See, Real Talk say you can feel the tension. I had a friend that called me, texted me this morning on my phone, said, yo, well, I ain't lying to you. That's why I made this video. Game on, Israelite. Get ready. I gave you a couple solutions if you can't purchase a gun, not to be violent, but for your protection. Because guess what? The mosquitoes, which I refer to the heathens, they love to bother and pick and never go away and keep bothering you. You can defend yourself. I'm not saying attack anybody. I said defend yourself. Stop letting them demasculate you. They hit you, put chiclets in their mouth. Can you put chiclets in their mouth? I'm not talking about the gum chiclets. I'm talking about these chiclets. Knock them the fuck out in their mouth. Can you do it? I could do it. My son could do it. Hopefully you guys up here could do it. But you got to practice. If you think for 1 minute that them heathens are not practicing, yo, they got crazy drills and clubs and organizations where they're practicing hand-to-hand combat, weapons and this and that. You know I'm not lying to you. You're right. We got the warrior spirit, not the Samaritans, Gilead in the 300s. What are those guys' names? I keep forgetting. The Spartans. Everybody's black. Don't believe none of them. The Holy Roman, the black people. They're either Moabites and some of us and whatever. We're the true warriors. You know, he made us the salt of the earth. Reclaim your warrior mentality, your I'm above everybody mentality. You think David and all them Our forefathers walked around, oh, okay, okay, no problem. I'll do what you say. Nah, they ruling. You know, I instill that in my son, have a ruling mentality. Don't play games. I play games with you because you're my family. You're from my race. You're my people. The heathens are not our neighbors, our brothers. They're mosquitoes. They hate us. And when you finally realize that, then you go, yo, I wonder what they're doing. Well, here, when I'm telling you what they're doing. They're preparing for this race war. They're preparing for it, and they're becoming very violent. And if you want to be emasculated, you want to be embarrassed in front of your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, you want them to beat you down in the street, you want them to punk you down, then I can't make it. I can't convince you enough to don't be ready, get ready with this video. Then you're going to be embarrassed, you're going to be demasculated, you're going to be punked, and etc. A new yes from Israel, I ain't having that shit. I ain't saying I can't get whooped by somebody, because I could. You know, somebody got your number. But I'm going to try my best not to get whooped. And I'm going to stay in shape, try to eat good. I got a six-pack. I'm 55 years old. How is that? How is that? It's because it's exercise. When I'm done with this video, I'm going to go exercise and study my Bible at the same time. Do the same. Be ready. I gave you options. Get some weapons. Practice with them a little bit. Be in shape. Because they're doing this to our people, and it's going to get worse. I'm going to show you these videos now. Hopefully you like this video. Hopefully I don't got no wise-ass guy telling me get to the point, whatever. You get off this channel. Nobody will need you. I don't care about the numbers of subscribers because it's not about how many subscribers I got. If you use your brain, the majority of Hebrew Israelites are Messianic. They're Jesus followers, Black Yahushai followers, which are adulterers, abominables. That's the majority of Israelites. So their channel is going to have a lot of subscribers. My channel's not. It's not politically correct in the Hebrew genre, even. It's not politically correct for the world. And it's also not politically correct for the world, because I say there's only one Elohim. It's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in Exodus 3:14. There's only one Savior. That's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. There's only one Creator. That's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They ain't going to sit well with them. You think I'm going to have a lot of subscribers? I don't care about that. I care that the Most High sees me making an attempt to communicate with the brethren, try to enlighten the brethren, try to educate the brethren to gain wisdom and walk in righteousness. This is our friendly convocation talk and a little stuff that bothered me when I saw it. Here it goes. Let me make it big. Hopefully, you'll be able to see it.
No, this is a silent video, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk over it for quite a bit to give you a little bit of information here. Again, this is a silent video, and no, I am not muting the audio. Since the attack, Strafasi said members of Cadwell's family have received several messages.
This just occurred. Black woman.
The alleged attackers
older black woman,
calling them monkeys and saying, "You are a low-life black person whose life doesn't matter." Strafasi said he, Cadwell, and members of her family met again with Stonington police Thursday morning and provided police with copies of the messages. Cadwell has said that the couple called her an old monkey and told her, "Black lives matter. Your life doesn't matter. You don't deserve to be on this earth," while beating her. There is no audio with the video. Cadwell suffered a concussion, a swollen face, and a badly injured right eye, along with injuries to her wrist, ribs, and back. The attorney for Cadwell told News 8 that the couple sought out his client on social media and during their ride back to the hotel sent her a threatening racist message. Part of the message allegedly sent by the couple to Cadwell, including the following: "We are speaking to the cops. They are coming to make a report about you monkeys again. Don't get shot. Enjoy your ghetto news."
Okay, listen.
Attack in Mystic says she wants.
And, you know, that was on the news. I'm not going to show you the news picked it up and et cetera, et cetera. That's just one example. There's millions of them because those apex heathen mosquitoes, they don't stop. You can keep thinking that they're your friend. I could show you these type of things all day long. Terrible. Hold on. Let me show you the other one. Just bear with me. I want to try to get right to it. Hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. Remember, this stuff is, I'm trying to just, okay. Let me get this big. Let me show you the other one. I'm just going to show you two because there's like a billion of them, you know, and this is what's going on. Listen.
Mayhem in Midtown. Video shows a minivan hitting a group of women, other cars, and even a tree during a chaotic scene that played out in front of a group of neighbors.
So I'm like, you come to somebody's house, their kids is in the house crying, you running them over. So this woman is steady in the van, backing over people, putting it in reverse, backing it up, putting it in drive, backing it up. She's totally cognizant of her action.
That scene played out for more than 10 minutes before officers arrived, arresting the driver of that minivan. 3 women were hit by the van. Fortunately, all 3 women are expected to be okay.
One Negro women.
5:30 this afternoon in the area of Peterborough.
Okay, you know, you get the message, I think. These things are happening all around you. Maybe not in your specific street, even town, but all across America and all across the world where Negroes are being attacked, the true biblical Israelites. This is why I made that video, because I watched a bunch of them. They're all different too. It aggravates me. That's why it says oppression makes a wise man mad. I'm going to be mad. Don't you worry about my blood pressure or whatever like that, because I don't have it. I'm going to be mad. You guys should be mad too. But one thing, you should redirect your anger and your madness into a more positive approach where I say, you know what I would do? I'm like helpless to stop any of those incidents. But if I was right there, I would try to stop it in some way or fashion. But how would you stop it? If you're out of shape, you're really not good with combat, fighting, or anything like that, don't know how to use any weapons. You know, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not really down for weapons. I like hand-to-hand, because that hand-to-hand is, can you really do it? Most of the people can't. Weak. You need a weapon because you're weak. A lot of the heathens need weapons. So they won't use these. These are the chiclet. These are the chiclet gum makers. All right? Scared of that. Big and bad. I mean, you ain't fucking big and bad. You know? So what I tell you is get ready. Tension is brewing. Them niggas, they're the niggas. They're the blacks. Not us. Their hatred for us is being fueled by higher up. Doesn't matter. Can't blame the higher ups because a lot of you guys, well, it's just the elite. No. If the elites weren't there from the regular Joe heathens, a group would come from the regular Joe heathens and take their place. They're all the same. Oh, no, it's just only them. No. It's them. Total. Their spirit is not made upright in them. Okay? They're the devil that the Bible speaks of. They're the Lucifers in Isaiah 14. So get yourself ready in whatever way you can do it. I show you some options to have. Practice in your house, do. Practice in your backyard, do. Chain, throw knives, throw hatchets, and yeah, be like an action hero. I feel like I'm an action hero. I'm a 55-year-old action hero. Join me. So when it gets real, whenever that time is, you are going to be prepared. What I'm telling you right now, Most High, because I pray before everybody, could probably be for you, because you may have to rescue your brother or your sister. And I don't mean just in your family, I mean of your nation group. You could witness something right in front of you, like you see that the lady, she worked in a hotel, and they had a problem with her, the water or whatever, but they are racist. They came down, the lady like blocked her a little bit, and her husband came and boom. And the black woman can't fight. She ain't in shape. She can't fight. And so forth and so on. And they are brazen. You know why they're brazen? Because they have no fear that her husband or her boyfriend or her whatever is going to come in and bring the smoke to that nigger. He's the nigger. That cave beast. They're not going to bring him the smoke. So he'll be brave. And I don't care. I'm going to come get you. What? Do that to me. And you ain't going to, that outcome ain't going to happen. You will be I will demasculate you in front of your woman. And don't feel sorry for the women. The women are involved too. A lot of you guys too. Oh, she's a girl. And F that. A lot of them heathen women got our men killed. Time to time. They call the cops on us all the time. Make up stuff so we can get it. So the cop can come and try to shoot or lock you up or something like that. Beat you to death. Put his knee in your thing. They are equally culpable. That's why when I say the heathens are the devil that the Bible speaks of, I speak of the men, the women, and the children. Old and young. They're all included. You weak Christianized Hebrews, you're not welcome here at Hebrew on the island too. You can come, but you're going to be hearing stuff that you don't like to hear. Because your Christian ears are going to be wiggling. Like, oh my God, he's talking about the heathen. We want to hold hands. We want hugs. We want to be accepted by them. Not here at Hebrew on the island. I want segregation. That's how we succeed. You can't have an enemy rule over you and police you. Because you're going to get this. That's what you're going to get. What you see on the internet news and your streets in America, you're going to get that when you have your enemy ruling over you. And that was a punishment. Most High in Deuteronomy 33 says, since you went a whoring after the other nations, after their fake no gods and whoring, adultery, because the Most High considers it a marriage, adultery. He said, you know what? I'm going to make you jealous, Israelite. I'm going to put a foolish nation over you to rule you. Deuteronomy 32, read it when you get a chance. And it's correct. I'm jealous because I look at them. The Most High put it in my mind like I have a king rulership type of mind. It's in my mind. Like, you know, when I go to the store, I look at them like you peasants. Not to be mean, but anyway, they're evil. Peasant. I seen slaves on horses and princes walking. So I'm jealous because I'm like, look at this nigga over here. Not black person. You know, I'm talking about the heathen. Look at this. This guy's ruling me. Yeah, I'm mad. You know, I'm like, what the hell is that? It's called curses. That's why we need to keep the code. Get out of these curses so we can get into our rightful position as rulers, kings, and judges. Psalm 2, he said, you wise king and judges. Let's get wise. In Deuteronomy 4, Moses said, I gave you an illustrious, statutes, which are the commandments. Do them for it to be a wisdom in front of the nations, in front of the people. So that's why we're the wise judges, wise kings of the earth. And the Most High said, you know what? I'm going to dangle this carrot in front of you. I'm not going to give it to you because the majority of you don't keep the code, commandments. But I'm going to keep my promise. At the end, you'll have your position, titles back and stuff. You have to wait for that. But in the meantime, look what they're doing. They try to run you over in their cars. They're calling the cops because you're sitting in Starbucks too long. walking in your own apartment eating ice cream. They'll say they went in the wrong apartment and they thought it was a robber and it killed you. You know, it's too much. So this is what we got to deal with. Get ready, be ready, use alternatives that I showed you in the video, and be ready. Stop being humble. Be humble to the humble. The heathen Gentiles are not humble. So why be humble towards them? It's called weakness. It's called Christianity, brainwashing. You only be forgiving and humble and merciful to your neighbor, which are Israelites, to your brothers, which are Israelites. See, this is real talk. Real talk, this is real talk. This ain't Christian talk. This ain't Messianic Hebrew talk. And some Torah brothers be talking like that. Let's hold hands. Let's teach them. They want to know. No. No. To the barn they go, where they deserve. The barn and chains around the neck and ankles and wrists. You know, they didn't read Obadiah 1. The Most High says in Obadiah 1:15 says, for the day of the Most High is near unto all the heathens. For what you have done, it's going to be done to you. Your reward is going to return on your own head. Isaiah 59, it says, you're going to be rewarded for the things that you've done. Stop trying to cover their deeds. They're wicked, Luciferian. I'm telling you, I know you guys that are up on here. I know you ain't like two-thirds many. I'm not going to say all the two-thirds, because some of those two-thirds think the way we think in regards to the heathens. You know, they got it confused because, you know, some of them got the crazy 12 tribe chart. But some of them have the same zeal like we have, and we try to emulate King David. We ain't playing around with these niggas. And guess what? They're not playing around with you. They really hate you. And don't find out that they really hate you when you're in a situation or when you got to protect your brother, your family, your wife on the street. When one of them rise up and go like, what are you talking about, nigga? What are you going to do? Okay, let me call the cops. Let me put you on video camera. No, you need to bring them the smoke. Can you do it? Tell you they're training. You can think that they're not training. They're not putting it in front of you because they know you're not training. They know you're stuck on Netflix, on video games. You know, I don't even know the name. I don't play none of that stuff. Call of Duty and all that other stuff. They know you doing that stuff. Why they practicing shooting, knifing, army tactics, MMA. Boxing, trying to go into Mayweather's gym and get skills. You know what kills me is like, you know, see, that's why I said we need our own kingdom. I get angry just watching white guys boxing and shit. Like, yo, niggas, you ain't box with your own white trainers. You got black guys showing them skills. I don't get it. You know why? Because their mind is universal. Universal means it's like Catholic. It means all together. Like the I.S.U.P.K. don't even realize we're the universal School of Practical. Universal means Catholic and all together. It's just, why help your enemy defeat you? He says to do this, go the other way. He tells you to do that, don't do it. Do something else. He wants you to be connected to the television set so you can sit in a chair all day and get fat or get out of shape or have no air. So when the race war, when the purge comes, you ain't ready. They're going to take you out. You can pray all you want. The Most High is telling you, get your butt in shape. You should be, anyway, if you're a priestly nation of people, and he says you're above, you're a peculiar treasure, why aren't you at your A game? Why don't you strive for an A game? Why do you just sit idle? Because you don't have the right mind. That's why you don't really have a ruling type of mentality. If you had a ruling type of mentality, you should be wanting to be above them in every aspect possible, even in the curses. I know I don't have more money than them and position and political power than them, whatever. But guess what? In the little tiny things, I could be better than the heathens. Yo, you know, I put 1,000% into it. Niggas is not gonna. No, nigga, young, old, you're gonna get chicklets. Not to the brethren. No, I love them. To our enemy, you have an enemy. And not saying I'm going out to do that. I don't want to do that. I avoid that stuff. But if confrontation comes, I'm the wrong one for it. And you need to be the wrong one for that. There got to be a time where you got to say, oh, enough is enough. Not go out to be violent, to protect yourself and to protect your brother. Hopefully this video was edifying. Hopefully if you felt brotherly love and concern and convocation, because we need to get together. We can't get together physically. This is one way we get together. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you employ some of the things that I've showed you and telling you. I know some of you probably are doing it. Keep doing it, Israelite. Hopefully tomorrow's lunar Sabbath. Hopefully the Most High willing, He gives me a video title and topic. I'll be live tomorrow. This is the new Yeshua Israel. Hebrew on the Island 2. Until next time. You know why I say next time? Because I said, if I say like ending, this is it. That gives finality. No. Till next time. Good.